Welcome to Clarity Creates Connection. We're going to talk about why writing matters, and writing creates the first impression of a business. Customers and clients quickly form opinions based on emails, websites, social media posts, and marketing materials. Confusing or inconsistent communication can create frustration and mistrust. Clear communication builds confidence, credibility, and stronger customer relationships. A strong writing doesn't have to be complicated. It simply needs to be intentional and easy to understand. Business writing has changed, just like everything else in this world. Things change, and writing is no exception. Business communication today is much more controversial than it used to be. People want communication that feels authentic, relatable, and most importantly, human. And you know why? It's because everything is automated. People want to communicate with a real person. And that, I think, is what is going to help small businesses thrive, because we don't want to talk to an automated system all the time. So people want communication that feels authentic, relatable, and human, of course. Overly formal or stiff writing can sometimes create distance instead of connection. Businesses today are expected to communicate clearly and quickly while still sounding professional. The most effective communication balances professionalism with personality and clarity. Today's goals and what we will cover. The session is designed to give you practical strategies you can apply immediately. We will focus on writing more clearly and making communication easier for your audience to understand. We will discuss how to better connect with your customers and strengthen your business voice. We'll also explore how modern tools and AI can support your writing process while still keeping your communication authentic and personal. So the most important things about writing for your business is to write more clearly, connect with your audience, strengthen your business voice, and use modern tools to support your writing and make it easier. Here's an example of a weak versus better comment from a business. And a weak comment, I mean, it may look like it's better, but is it better as far as conveying the message? We don't think so. So here it is. We are contacting you in regard to your recent inquiry and will attempt to respond accordingly. Then we just say the better version is thanks for reaching out. We'll get back to you soon. The weak response sounds robotic, and the better, shorter, to the point response sounds human. Sometimes the difference between weak and strong writing is not complicating. It's simply tone and clarity. Robotic communication can feel distant, generic, or difficult to connect with. Stronger writing sounds more natural, approachable, and audience-focused. Customers respond better when communication feels genuine and easy to understand. Even small adjustments in wording can create a stronger connection. I see there's a chat. You like my example. That's great, John. Finding your business voice. Your writing should sound like your business. Your tone matters. Consistency builds trust. Professional does not mean cold. Every business has a unique personality, and your writing should reflect that. Your business voice helps shape how customers experience your brand. Some businesses communicate in a more professional tone, while others may feel more casual, energetic, or controversial. The key is consistency. Your audience should recognize your style across platforms and communication pieces. A strong business voice builds familiarity, trust, and connection over time. And I am so sorry if you hear the background noise. Your tone matters. Professional does not equal cold. Different businesses, different tones. Like a law office is going to want to sound clear, trustworthy, and authoritative. A bakery, not so much. They want to be warm, friendly, and inviting. And a nonprofit most often wants to appear compassionate, inspiring, and mission-driven. And there's a difference. Your social media content, more often than not, should be short, conversational, and engaging, because that is the most important thing as far as social media is engagement. And then your emails, you want them to be clear, concise, and purpose-driven. So you don't want a whole bunch of information in your email that people aren't interested in. You just want to be clear, concise, and purpose-driven. The tone shapes how people feel when they read your communication. Professional does not have to mean cold, stiff, or impersonal. Different businesses and different audiences may require different communication styles. A law office, coffee shop, nonprofit, and marketing company may all communicate differently, and that's okay, and they should. The key is choosing a tone that feels appropriate, authentic, and consistent with your brand. Strong communication balances professionalism with personality and connection. When you're writing for different platforms, the message may be the same, but you may want to write it differently. Your email needs to be concise. It needs to have one main purpose per email. And it should be easy to scan. If you're doing social media, you want the hook to be first. You want to get their attention, because people on social media have short attention spans. We're just scrolling. And on social media, make it conversational so you have engagement. Website content, on the other hand, clarity over cleverness is key. Answer the questions quickly and focus on customer benefit. Not every platform requires the same writing style or approach. Emails are often more direct and informational. Social media communication is usually shorter, more conversational, and designed to capture attention quickly. Website writing should be clear, organized, and easy for visitors to scan and navigate. The message may stay consistent and should stay consistent across all platforms. Your voice should also remain consistent. However, the delivery often changes depending on where the audience is engaging with your business. Strong communication means adapting your writing style to fit the platform and the audience. Making it easy to read. Clarity builds trust. Good writing respects your reader's time and makes your message stick. Make sure you're using short paragraphs and keep your ideas easy to digest. Only present one idea at a time. Focus clearly on the main point. Write like you speak. Use natural conversational tone that your reader understands. Make the content easy to scan. Use headings, bullets, and white space. That will be your advantage, is when you know how to use your headings, your bullets, and your white space correctly. When your writing is clear, your message is powerful. Clear communication helps build trust and confidence with your audience. Short paragraphs and organized thoughts make consistent easier to read and understand. Focusing on one idea at a time keeps communications more effective and less overwhelming. When you write the way you naturally speak, it creates a stronger human connection. People tend to scan content quickly, especially online. So readability matters. Good writing respects your reader's time and helps your message stay memorable. Making it easy to read. Structure matters. A well-structured message is easier to read, understand, and act on. Start your writing strong. Lead with the most important point. Organize clearly. Use headings, bullets, and short sections. Stay focused. Remove extra words and off-topic details. End with purpose. Summarize your next steps or key takeaways. Good structure guides your readers. Great structure drives results. Strong writing is not only about words you choose, it's also about how the information is organized. Good structure helps readers quickly find and understand the most important points. Headings, spacing, bullet points, and short sections improve readability. Large blocks of text can feel overwhelming and may cause readers to lose interest. Organized communication creates a better experience for the audience. When content is easy to read, people are more likely to stay engaged and take action. Making it easy to read. Edit for impact. Good editing turns good writing into great communication. Make sure you're clear. Cut out the clutter. Keep only what adds value. Make sure you're accurate. Check your facts, the names, and the details. Make sure you get it right. Be consistent. Use a consistent tone, style, and formatting throughout. Be reader focused. Ask, does this help the reader understand and take action? If it doesn't, redo it. Great editing shows respect for your reader and strengthens your message. Editing is an important part of strong business communication. A clear, well-organized message is easier for audiences to read and respond to. Removing unnecessary words can make communication stronger and more effective. Short paragraphs, spacing, and simple formatting improve readability. Reading content out loud is often a helpful way to catch awkward wording and overly complicated sentences. Small edits can make a big difference on how professional and polished your message feels. So I don't know about you, but when I'm writing, the hardest thing is to get started for me. But once you get started and you start the editing process, many times I will do a draft and then edit, and I will be editing until it is time, because I always feel like there's something else that can be said in a better way. But that's just me. So my writing is never complete until I am sending it. In fact, this presentation today, I was working on it until 20 minutes till 1. Make it easy to read. Know your audience. Good writing connects because it's written for the right people. Understand your people. Know who they are, what they need, and what matters. Address their needs. Focus on solving their problems and answering their questions. Speak their language. Use words and examples that relate to and are easy to understand. Just like when you're talking to someone from a different country that you don't speak the language. You cannot get the message across if you are not communicating in a way that your public understands. Create connection. Write in a way that builds trust and keeps them engaged. When you know your audience, your message becomes meaningful. Strong communication starts with understanding who you are speaking to. Different audiences have different needs, expectations, and communication styles. Effective writing focuses less on what you want to say and more on your audience needs to hear and understand. Speaking your audience's language helps create clarity and connection. Here's an example. A financial advisor may communicate differently with first-time young investors than with experienced business owners. And a coffee shop social media post might sound casual and energetic, while a law office email will sound more formal and direct. The message changes based on the audience, but the goal remains the same: building trust and connection. I'll check the chat. I'm not sure, John. I don't remember. I think I used our fonts that we are supposed to use, which is, the Futura suite. If not, it may have been Times New Roman, but I can check on that for you and send you an email if you'd like. Making it easy to read. Tell a better story. Stories make your message memorable and help your reader care. Make it relatable. Use real examples and experiences your reader can connect with. Show the journey. Highlight the challenge, the process, and the outcome. Add emotion. Share what it felt like, why it mattered, and what changed. Leave a lasting impact. End with a takeaway that sticks and inspires action. A good story doesn't just inform, it inspires and drives action. People often remember stories more than facts or statistics. Storytelling helps make communication more relatable and engaging. Sharing experiences, challenges, or real-world examples can help audiences connect emotionally with messages. Strong communication often shows a journey, not just an outcome. Emotion, authenticity, and relatability can leave a stronger and more lasting impression. Even in business writing, connection matters just as much as information. And a chat. John, if you would email me at best040@gannon.edu, and I will be sure to get that information right back over to you. Making it easy to read. Use a strong call to action. Make sure you're clear. Tell your reader exactly what you want them to do. Be specific. Use clear, direct language that leaves no room for guesswork. Create urgency. Leave them a reason to act now, not later. Make it easy. Remove barriers and make the next step simple. A strong call to action turns readers into responders and interest into results. Strong communication should guide audiences toward a next step. A call to action tells people exactly what you want them to do. A clear and specific wording often creates stronger results than vague messages. Creating urgency can encourage quicker response and engagement. The easier it is for audiences to take action, the more likely they are to respond. Whether it's registering, calling, purchasing, or learning more information, strong communication helps move people forward. Now for the fun part, what's changed? And I know that I have on here spell check and Grammarly, and I'll probably repeat this later, I'm sure I will, but those are not new tools, but they're not used in the capacity that they should be. These tools are very helpful with writing. And like I said, the first thing that to get going is to get started. So when you use AI to help you, it just expedites the whole process. I save so many hours a day by using my ChatGPT to help me write, because sometimes it's just getting started. And when you start putting your ideas down, you can just do it on the app and it'll help you. You just tell it what you want, and then if it isn't going the right direction, you change it. But new tools, stronger writing. The way we write has evolved, and so have the tools available to us. Let's take a look at the tools that we can help you write faster, better, and with more confidence. Today, we have powerful tools that can help save time, improve clarity and accuracy, spark ideas, support your unique voice. And let's explore a few of the key tools that can support your writing. ChatGPT or any of the AI platforms. I'm telling you, they're all very good as far as helping you move forward with the daunting task of writing. Grammarly will check your grammar, and this says it'll help your tone. I'm not sure about that. It does check your grammar, your punctuation, and it will tell you if something's spelled wrong. But your spell check, it should be activated on your browsers and your computer, on your phone, and it's a setting if it's not. So make sure you are using that to its full capacity. Technology has changed the way businesses create content and communicate. Tools like ChatGPT, Grammarly, and Spellcheck can help save time and improve clarity. These tools can support brainstorming, organization, grammar, and editing. However, tools should support your voice, not replace it. The goal is to still be authentic, clear, with communication that reflects your business and your audience. Using Grammarly and Spellcheck. Tools like Grammarly and Build and Spellcheck help you catch mistakes, improve clarity, and put your best message forward. Grammarly is your writing assistant, and there's a free version. It checks your grammar, it improves clarity, and it enhances tone and boosts confidence. And after we're through this, if you want to see me demonstrate Grammarly, I will be happy to do so. I think that we are going to have plenty of time at the end. Grammarly and Spellcheck, these are not necessarily new tools, but many businesses still underuse them or do not use them to their full potential. Grammarly and Spellcheck tools can help catch spelling, grammar, punctuation, and readability issues before content is published. They can improve sentence flow, clarity, and overall professionalism across emails, websites, newsletters, and social media content. These tools are especially helpful when reviewing content quickly or editing large amounts of written communication. However, technology should support your voice and not replace it. Our human review, authenticity, and audience awareness still matter most. Using AI to work smarter. AI tools like ChatGPT can help create better content faster, so you can save time and focus on what matters the most. These apps can help you brainstorm ideas, generate ideas, outlines, and angles in seconds. They create first drafts, go from blank page to solid draft in minutes. And I'm serious about this. It saves so much time. And I definitely dragged my feet because I did not want to have to use another app. However, we were strongly encouraged to start using these tools, and I understand why. Because they will help improve clarity, save time, adapt your tone, and they support editing. AI is a powerful assistant, not a replacement. Your insights, expertise, and authentic voice make the message yours. And you can prompt your AI app to sound more humorous, more professional, more however you want to sound. You can tell your AI app or your ChatGPT, mine's name is Z. I tell her all the time how I want things to sound. and she does a great job. New tools provide stronger writing. Technology has changed the way businesses create content and communicate. Tools like ChatGPT, and other AI apps can help save time and improve clarity. These tools support brainstorming, organization, editing, content development, and so much more. However, these tools should only support your voice, not replace it. Strong communication still depends on authenticity, clarity, and understanding your audience. Using AI to brainstorm ideas. AI tools like ChatGPT can help you generate ideas, organize your thoughts, and overcome writer's block. This is sometimes the thing that stops people in their tracks. Some people just can't get started writing. But I'm telling you that you can get started writing if you have AI. It will help you generate ideas. It will help you write your social posts, your blogs, even create an event name. How do you think I came up with clarity creates connection? It was AI. So it'll help you. AI can spark ideas, your voice brings them to life. One of the most practical ways businesses can use AI is for brainstorming and organizing ideas. A lot of business owners know that what they want to say, but sometimes getting started is the hardest part. AI tools like ChatGPT can overcome that blank page feeling and help generate momentum. For example, AI can help brainstorm social media post ideas, blog topics, event names, email subject lines, marketing angles, presentation outlines. It can help you with a business plan or a marketing plan. It can help you organize scattered thoughts into more structured direction. Now, that doesn't mean that AI replaces creativity or expertise, because it does not. And make sure that you always check the content that your AI gives you, because it can be wrong. AI is composed of, it gathers its information from the World Wide Web. And you know as well as I know that everything on the World Wide Web is not accurate. So definitely check your sources. I ask my ChatGPT to provide the sources so that I can quickly go look. But I do have the paid version. I have the paid version at the SBDC, and I also have the paid version for my own business, because I feel like it is that valuable. The business owner still brings the expertise, the experience, the personality, and the understanding of their audience. The tool simply helps speed up the process and support the idea development. I personally see AI as a partner and organizing tool than I do a replacement for human communication. Another question. Yes, if we have time, I will show how to use ChatGPT, which it looks like that we should have time. Using AI to create a strong first draft. Like ChatGPT and other AI apps help you to get words on the page so you can refine and polish your message. Start from something. Overcome the blank page and build from a solid starting point. Organize your thoughts. Turn ideas into structures. I have an idea here. If you put something in the chat that you are interested in seeing what ChatGPT would come up with, go ahead and give me some ideas in the chat, and we will do some of that when we're finished talking here. I only have 4 slides left, so we should be good. And I don't know where I stopped, but organize your thoughts, speed up your workflow, and refine and improve. AI gets you started. You bring the voice, expertise, and final polish. One of the biggest challenges for most business owners is to just get started. A blank page feels overwhelming, especially when you're busy managing everything else in your business. It just seems like writing is a time suck to some people, because you just sit there and stare at the screen or the page, and writing just seems like a daunting task. Tools like ChatGPT and other AI applications can help you create starting points so you're not beginning from scratch. Things that can be especially helpful for emails, social media content, newsletters, website content, presentations, marketing materials. And the most important thing to remember is that the first draft does not have to be perfect. In many cases, AI simply helps create momentum. Then you can step in and refine the message, adjust the tone, personalize the content, and make sure it reflects your business voice and audience. I often think of AI as a tool that helps get words on the page faster, but the business owner still provides the expertise, authenticity, and final polish. Using AI to improve clarity and tone. AI tools can help you refine your message so it's clear, professional, and the right fit for your audience. Simplify the wording. Make complex ideas easier to read and understand. You can actually tell your ChatGPT to say this in layman terms, and it will do it for you. Adjust the professionalism. Fine-tune the level of formality to match your audience and situation. You can soften the tone. Adjust the tone to be more approachable, empathetic, or positive. Rewrite for different audiences. Tailor your message for different audiences, platforms, and purposes. AI helps shift the AI helps shift the message, You bring the voice and the connection. Strong business writing is not just about grammar, it also is about clarity and tone. Sometimes businesses accidentally make communication more complicated than it needs to be. AI tools can help simplify wording, reorganize sentences, and make content easier to understand. These tools also help adjust tone depending on the audience and platform. For example, it'll make writing sound more conversational. It can soften overly formal wording, create a more professional tone, shorten content for social media, rewrite information for different audiences, and this is amazing because you can take a post that you have created on social media and say, I want to turn this post into an email to so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so, and you can tell them, these are stakeholders in my company, and it will turn the voice the way it needs to be. You can tell it, please sound very professional. You don't have to ask your AI, say please and thank you. But for some of us, it's a habit, and my AI appreciates it. The goal is not to sound robotic and overly polished. The goal is clear, authentic communication that feels appropriate for both the audience and the platform. AI can support the process, but businesses should always reboot content to make sure it still sounds like them. Using AI to support editing and saving time. AI tools like Grammarly and other AI assistants help polish your content and communicate with confidence. Grammarly, smart suggestions to improve your writing. Spell check, catch typos and spelling mistakes automatically. Proofreading, review your content for grammar and punctuation. Readability, make your message easier to read and understand. Catching errors, identify awkward phrasing and inconsistencies. Polish content, refine your writing so it's clear, professional, and impactful. Another area where technology can be extremely helpful is editing and proofreading. Tools like Grammarly and spell check are not necessarily new, but many businesses still underuse them and don't take advantage of the features. They will save you time when reviewing large amounts of written communication. It's important to remember that these tools are only support systems. And final thoughts. Great writing starts with you. You do not need to be a perfect writer. You need to be a clear, human, and authentic. Here's the key takeaways. Your keywords represent your business. Make them count. Know your audience and speak their needs. Be clear, concise, and easy to understand. Edit with purpose and remove what doesn't add value. Write with confidence and let your authentic voice shine. Clear writing builds trust, connection, and confidence. It helps your business stand out and grow. As we wrap up today, I think one of the most important things to remember is that great writing starts with you. You do not need to be a perfect writer to communicate effectively. You simply need to be clear, authentic, and intentional in how you communicate with your audience. Your words represent your business every day through emails, websites, social media, presentations, marketing materials, and customer interactions. Strong communication helps build trust, connection, and credibility. Throughout today's session, we talked about understanding your audience, writing with clarity, adjusting tone for different platforms, simplifying communication, editing with purpose, and using modern tools to support the writing process. Tools like ChatGPT, Grammarly, and spell check can absolutely help businesses save time and improve workflow. But authentic communication still comes from the person behind the message. At the end of the day, people connect with people. Your voice, your experience, and your understanding of your audience is what truly makes your communication meaningful. Thank you so much for being here today.